Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, ladies and gentlemen, I am the host of the most. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Miner, and tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest. He is the, let's just say, highspots.com YouTube host of the Gimmick Table. Ladies and gentlemen, he is here with me tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek Gamble, say hello to the fans.
Hello, what are you doing?
All right, well, okay.
Just kind of wandering outside. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we are this is a independent wrestling kind of radio show. Today we're going to talk about some cool stuff that is coming up on highspots.com DVDs and plus upcoming events that that is coming up for his area. So Derek Gamble, go ahead and take it away with maybe the upcoming events that are coming up.
Jeez, trying to think. We've got a couple of them. Next week, I'll be working at the CWF Mid-Atlantic Sport. I'm actually participating in and wrestling in the RGL Halloween show. Geez, I don't really know the schedule by heart, unfortunately, but I do. The big event is coming up, and Lita will be there. I think Vader is there. It's going to be in the Northeast area. I'm trying to remember. It's a part of New York. It was in Queens last time. I think it's going to be near LaGuardia or something like that. I'm not really too keen on the details. They just, point the car in one direction and I drive
it. There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys know, I did an unboxing from the Gimmick Table that I won a DVD of the Kevin Steen show with Cliff Compton. It was awesome to win that contest. Really awesome contest that High Spots had going on. So I thought, heck, I thought I'd try it out. But yeah, a lot of good things coming up in independent wrestling for me. Actually, there's somewhat event coming up on November 1st that I will be reviewing later this year. It's going to be CZW's Cerebral that is coming up this week. I found a website I can actually watch the pay-per-view. But yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into something else. You got any cool DVDs that are coming up at the end of this month and possibly next month?
Well, the big thing, it's actually kind of surprising to me, is that we've had so much come out recently. We've got a couple of thing orders. We've got a Kenny Omega interview. There has those before. But the big thing is, out of nowhere, the whole situation in Ring of Honor with Michael Elgin happened, and we landed him for a pretty interview. There's actually, if you look on the website, the whole cover is put up. That's actually the first DVD cover that I myself made for High Spots. I don't know how exactly I got dragged into that. I think really someone just stepped into my office and just said, make this DVD cover. Everyone else is busy. It's like, okay, sure, I'll try. I feel like I did a pretty decent job, but that's out. It's a pretty big one. He definitely he talked a lot about what's going on with Ring of Honor. That whole situation, absolutely insane. What was the name of that show? Wake Up, I'm to Die with Cliff Compton. The first episode of that came out recently, and that's just nuts. Luke Gallows is on there appearing in a character he calls Sex Ferguson, and it's absolutely hilarious. Absolutely. It's absolutely incredible. We've got a couple more projects we're working on right now, but it's one of those things where it's getting so close to crunch time, getting close to Black Friday, when most of the stuff I'm working on these days is pretty much making sure we're stocked and we have everything ready for all the customers' orders.
All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, go to highspots.com on YouTube. They have a little preview of the DVD. To me, if I were for myself, I would love for you guys to buy it. To me, I would love to buy that DVD with Michael Elgin. I wanted to see more about what was going on with Ring of Honor. I've heard a lot of news that he was kept in Canada for some kind of reason. I think some reason to do with his visa or some kind of deal. I've heard a lot of news about it, and wow, it was just shocking to me.
Yeah.
plus Malcolm Elgin is back now. He's in Deer Lake doing a Ring of Honor show. He's making his return, and to me, right now, I will not blame the guy. I think he is one ticked off dude, so people might want to stay out of his way because I don't blame him one bit. If I were a wrestler, if I wanted to go do like baseball a little bit, maybe come back, it wouldn't hurt to do it, But yeah, I mean, wow. Plus, Big Kevin Steen coming into the WWE. It's awesome to see him come here. I can't wait to see him wrestle. Have you been seeing any of NXT with, or actually they know him as Kenta?
I actually haven't had a chance yet. I tend to keep myself pretty busy. One of the big things I am a fan of right now is a lot of the comic book shows on television and things like that. But unfortunately, I'm watching, 10 hours of TV a day. I still have a full-time job, and it's really hard for me to get the time. Every now and again, I'll check out something like that, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. To be honest, part of the thing with my job is I see so much wrestling. Working in an office of nothing but wrestling, sometimes the last thing I want to do is go home and watch wrestling. But I have a lot of good things, and I've been meaning to take some time and check it out. It's like, this is one of the first weekends off I had in weeks. So here I am doing a podcast, and I'm actually in a shopping center right now. I was just inside of a local hobby store hanging out with friends.
That's got to be a cool thing to do. Get off on a weekend and have a relaxed day. I know you don't much watch TV, but do you ever listen to like college football on the radio at all?
Not really. Only radio. I'll cut on something while I'm driving. Just that's about it. It's surprising. I know just about everybody that I know in wrestling is really big into sports, and I'm like the only guy who's like, I don't know anything about it. I don't know who half the players are. I know football is a thing. People play the basketball and whatnot. I never got into sports. It's pretty much always been comic books, wrestling, anime, card games and stuff like that. That's pretty much always been my thing.
Yeah, I've been getting too much with MMA. What I didn't see yesterday's. So waiting to see if there's waiting for to see if there's going to be a replay of the Bellator 130. I wanted to see that fight with Bobby Lashley because you guys know him as the TNA World Heavyweight Champion on Impact Wrestling. A lot of good stuff coming out. So, yeah. Well, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to go ahead and give out your social media stuff, and then we'll go ahead and end off the show.
Okay. Pretty much the biggest thing is check out episodes of the Gimmick Table on the YouTube High Spots page. I think I just got that mixed up. I meant to say check out the Gimmick Table on the High Spots. Did I just? I'm getting all kinds of mixed up here. Ugh. Is it the High Spot? Yeah, the highspots.com YouTube page. It's like youtube.com/highspots. Don't look at anything that's in Caleb. Their show got canceled. They're terrible. They've already got enough views. Only like a more than me. Support me. Support #Gimmick Table. Go on Twitter. Derek_Gamble. DEREK. Gamble GAMBLE. Enter the contest. Tweet at me. Ask me questions about High Spots. Just anything. Yeah, those are the big ones for me to plug. I also have to plug something else real quick. I completely forgot to do this while we were talking about the DVDs earlier. They are also available through DIY Wrestling. It is a different concept than the usual wrestling DVD purchase or something like that. Suppose you want to watch the Michael Elgin shoot interview and you don't want to pay full price because you're going to only see it once, you're going to watch it once, and it just your show. With DIY, you can pay less money generally than a DVD, and you get maybe 3 views in a week. You get to watch it up to 3 times, and you have a week to watch it. So you pay less money, you get to see it the one time you want to see it, and you don't have to worry about keeping some DVD on the shelf that you're never going to watch again.
Yes.
So pretty much all of our stuff nowadays we're putting up on DIY. We have it set up so that other content creators can add their stuff, and say a promoter, you're running a show and you have cans and you have stuff, and you generally put it up on websites or have downloads and things like that. You can put it up on that site, and you receive a pay model and whatnot. It's all content created and stuff like that. It's absolutely fantastic.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/MichaelMiner26. Also, my gaming Twitter, MichaelGaming26. I've been starting in November. I'm going to be doing Gaming Month. So check that out. It's been an awesome time to be here with Derek Gamble from highspots.com. My first time doing this kind of cool thing. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to thank you guys for tuning in to the radio show. I hope to see you guys sometime later this week. I'm going to be doing some PWX reviews. I'm going to try to get some throwback indie wrestling week. I'm going to do a video about my time watching Prime Wrestling. As you guys know, Resolution 6 was their last pay-per-view, Art of War. I was a big fan of Prime Wrestling with Gregory Iron, Johnny Gargano, to Matt Cross, that will be on Lucha Underground with a different character on the Lucha Underground. I cannot wait to see that. October 29th on El Rey Network is going to be an awesome show. It's going to have Big Ezekiel Jackson. It's going to have all the wrestlers that you guys used to know. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Michael Meyer. This is Derek Gamble. I will see you guys next time for another show. Peace out, good night, and I'll see you guys in November for the return of Monday Night Raw post-radio show. Good night, peace out.